few moments ago. Clearly out of whack somewhat.
So 3.1 miles right now. One little guy in front of the field.
Oh, look at this.
Not very good chances.
An Astana rider now at the front in pursuit. And the yellow jersey not too far behind as well of Andreas Kloden.
A lot of action at the front of this field on the downhill.
A high rate of speed, single file, a lot of riders near the front with just inside of 5 kilometers left to go now.
See those two riders. The Astana rider looks like he's about to catch Duarte.
About in the middle of your screen. And now gonna go up alongside and past him, it looks like. Duarte's gonna try to get on his wheel, and that's Alexander Vinokourov.
Oh, Vino on the attack.
Now, this is very dangerous for a stage win here.
Remember, he comes in only 18 seconds down in the overall, so the guys behind will have to respond with force.
Alexander Vinokourov, the late move inside of 5 kilometers left to go. He has passed Fabio Duarte.
And he is motoring.
Vinokourov certainly has the sort of acumen to take this all the way, but can they bring him back now?
And he's also really targeting a repeat victory at Liège, Bastogne-Liège, which will be 10 days after today. But he has not had a win so far this season.
Just seconds now.
That's Euskaltel on the front. He is just dangling out there, Steve. But look at the chase. Little gap between second and third wheel, and then another 5 or 6 wheels back, another little gap. They're going flat out.
Well, in a stage race like this, with the 4K banner coming up for Vinokourov, a stage race with a lot of climbing, this is the perfect opportunity for a guy like Vino, the type of rider he is at this point in his career. Make that the 3K banner. 37 years of age, a guy who can have the motor to stay away on the flat.
And he's starting to open it up a little bit. Vino really has it in overdrive. He comes in sitting in 15th place, 18 seconds down. Remember, no time bonuses for the win, but he may pick up a little bit of time here.
Yeah, he can get a gap. See if he can hold this and maybe extend it. They're coming in a hurry, but Vino does have a pretty healthy margin right now. Inside of 3 kilometers left to go to the finish.
Look at him just working that in and saddle, out of the saddle to try and stay on top of that gear. Definitely flogging himself right now, Steve, with those men all behind him, and they're all trying to gun him down. But Vino really, really on it.
Alexander Vinokourov, 2-time winner of Liège-Bastogne-Liège, also 1-time winner of Amstel Gold. Won the Vuelta 5 years ago. And now 2 kilometers left to go to a stage win at the Tour of the Basque Country.
1.4 miles. And that gap looks like it might be big enough for him to hold it, Steve.
6 seconds right now. 6 seconds with 2K.
It's going to be tight.
We had a solo winner yesterday at Vasil Kirienka. Will we go back-to-back with individual solo efforts to win the stage? Stage number 3 coming down to the final 2K here. Alexander Vinokourov, the attack inside of 5K left to go, and he's been by himself the entire way, coming up close to 60 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, look at him, 35 miles an hour by himself. He is throwing down off the front right now. He can taste it. There's the 1K banner, the big white arch. That's 0.6 of a mile.
All right, so Vino closing in a hurry, and again, no more climbing to be done. He'll have a hard left-hand turn inside the final 200 meters, but that is it. It is flat the rest of the way to the finish in Murgia. The end of a 180-kilometer stage. Boy, the gap is growing. Almost 11 seconds now to this reduced field behind Vino, who is our lone leader.
Definitely a chance for a sprint for Oscar Freire. Is slipping away right now. It looks like Vino's going to take it all the way.
He's been adding to his lead. That is a huge gap, and Alexander Vinokourov looking extremely good for a stage win. We didn't really see Astana at the front of the field until late in the stage, and then Vino launching the move.
Now we're getting 12 seconds the advantage in Murgia for Vino. A fantastically timed attack, and he had the legs to back it up, Steve.
Now holding a 12-second advantage right now. 18 seconds back on the GC as the day started. He could pull to within 10 seconds of the overall lead as he's going to ride in now to the stage win on day number 3.